Second half action kicking off here on TV Sports 27 in our final primetime game. We've had 4 in a row. We've had 5 primetime games this season. Tom Brady III struggling again, having a not-so-good performance with the football with 3 first-half interceptions. And going to try to see if he can settle. Blue Chew Player of the Half. I don't even... Everyone's been terrible. There's been no good players. This whole team is awful. Probably Battle. Battle, who had the... he had the interception. Should I do the curl combo just to see if I'll throw another interception or not even worry about it? I'm just going to take all curl plays out. They're banned. They're banned for TV Sports. They don't work. Play action fake. And barely any time for Tom Brady to even look around. Jacoby McClain from Auburn. Dropping Brady with the sack. There's Nick Coffey, who's coming in. He's dealing with some injuries, so, you know, maybe you can't really... What's your thought on a face cam halftime show? I'd have to go hook the camera up. I usually just cut out the halftime show. Brady again. Man, this Jaguar defense. What would you like me to do on this halftime show? So that was a terrible drive to kick off the second half. And that's what I say, the team is starting to maybe struggle. We've kept a lot of this core together. You know, some receivers, I'd say, changed a little bit, but maybe it's starting to get to that time where they're getting winded. They played 2 straight seasons, going to 2 Super Bowls, and, you know, here in a third year trying to make this run, they're starting to kind of fall apart a little bit down the stretch, and that's what happened a lot with the Miami Dolphins when we coached them. We'd have a lot of strong starts, and sometimes they would just kind of tail out at the end. DJU still hyped up, and look at Chris Tyree rushing the ball extremely well on these last 2 handoffs. Got to have this win to stay in a first round bye situation. We would skip the wild card round. 3 games left in the season. The Dolphins lost, so this win would put us in firm control of second place in the AFC. Uiagalelei wide open, unreal. Chris Tyree. DJU. Ugh. Yeah, here we go. I think Jags are taking the lead on this drive. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 15 for the Jaguars. Handoff. Bounce into... Oh, my God. What a hit that was by Peck. Oh, my God. Chris Tyree back in. We got to get that X factor away from Uiagalelei. And Tyree's going to get met at the line by Leonard. Oh, we got Brendan on in the house? Welcome. We were just talking about the Broncos-Bucks game coming up, and DJ Uiagalelei is sacked. We're seeing a lot of players that we're not normally seeing from the Denver Broncos in the mix. I don't know if our guys are just winded or tired or what, but there's a sack from Hopkins. When's the last time you ever remember seeing him? Right? The Jags, they're getting in each other's faces. They knew they just blew a big opportunity right there. Field goal attempt by Cody Weiss. There's a USF product for old Spence. We got WX Man here. We got a loaded house. I don't have my camera. Nobody looks at an announcer while they're watching football. You see the game. I need a tripod. Someone will have to send me a Streamlab donation, because I don't have a tripod. I have a camera that sits up on my computer monitor, but I'm sitting in my living room. So, Streamlabs or Patreon, and I'll get a tripod for my webcam. You can see me sitting on my couch with my Minnesota Wild t-shirt slapped on. I don't have any emotions when I play. We're just looking. We're looking dead ahead. Your thoughts on the press box at Raymond James? I've never been in there. Who's been in there? SK Money's probably been there, right? Brady again. Boy, this offense has gone. They have gone stagnant here. There was nobody open. Tom Brady III just has to float that one out of bounds. Defense still keeping the Broncos in this thing. And Brady could not get rid of the football. McLean with the sack again, and another terrible drive for this Broncos offense. Not playing their best football here going into the postseason. It almost seems like it's all setting up for an early postseason exit. You guys might finally get to see a Pro Bowl game again. You guys haven't seen a Pro Bowl on this channel for NFL in forever. Because, or not in Madden at least. You got the one for 2K5. But we got fired the 1 year with the Dolphins, so they don't let you play the Pro Bowl. And then we went to the Super Bowl the last 2 years, and they don't let you play the Pro Bowl if you do that, so. Are you into high school basketball top prospects? I barely watch NBA basketball. The only basketball I watch these days is Slam. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh boy, this is going bad. The only basketball I watch these days is Slam Ball. I've been giving SK Money recently my rules to make basketball better and more exciting, but he doesn't seem to like them. Too many fouls in basketball. I think that's kind of ruined the game. Way too many foul called. They don't let the guys play. Too much start and stop. I think there's too many timeouts in basketball. Like, there's no reason you should have, like, 6 timeouts per team. Like, just sub in your players when there's a stoppage of play or something. Too many free throws, too much start and stop. I don't like it. We're a long way from my Phoenix Sun days of Steve Nash, the run and gun. No, football's great. Football's great. But Slam Ball is good. Go check out Slam Ball. The Mob, undefeated. Plays do take 20 seconds, that's right. Tyree. And Jacksonville, they're going to take the lead, I would think, regardless. Unless they turn it over. And smart move, Ualongalele just spikes it into the ground. So they'll go ahead, and they're going to send out Cody Weiss, the USF Bowl, to give the Jaguars the lead here. The 2-win Jacksonville Jaguars have taken the lead late in the third quarter here on TV Sports. Shout out to our Patreon members. Thank you guys for your support of the channel. Help us get a tripod. There's a face cam video up on our YouTube page, one of the WWE preview shows, the 2K preview show. So go watch that, and you can see how exciting face cam is. Okay, Tom Brady the third, Broncos.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. 54, watch 54. I got wide.
Yeah, you get... There is downtime in football, but at least there's not just... Outside of challenges, I do wish they would get the challenges tightened up a little bit. Maybe not like video review every single thing when it's obvious, but I don't know. It's just like basketball. You go for 5 seconds, foul. You go for 10 seconds, foul. And then they stand around and do a free throw. And they play again for 5 seconds, and there's a foul. And then another foul. And then coach calls a timeout because he's got to spend 2 minutes to draw up a play. And then he sends them back out, and they rebound. And then coach calls another timeout because he doesn't like how it looks. And he's like, ugh. 3rd and 6. A high snap. They hand it off to Pierce, so the draw play has been Denver's most successful play here so far. The draw play working out quite well. Oh, that's middle of the game too. That is, but the end of the game is brutal. It should be so exciting. Should TV Sports be ragging on basketball? I should like all sports equally, but yeah, the end of the game. Now I like the Big Three. The Big Three is fun. I watch the Big Three. I watch Slam Ball, so I do get that. But NBA, college, just fix up those little things. Less fouls, less timeouts. That's why I kind of tweaked the rules. We're playing Coach Shaq on College Hoops 2K7, coaching Southern Miss. And we tweaked the rules where you only get, I think, like 3 fouls per team or 5 fouls. Or something. We lowered the fouls way down. They don't call as many fouls, but then we also made it where you foul out a lot quicker, I think, so that makes players not foul as much. Change that. Change the, if you do 3 fouls out of the game, don't give people 5 or 6 or whatever. That'll make people foul less. There is Tank McCoo, who is not going to be re-signed this season because he wanted too much money. Maybe we pick him up on the cheap if he makes it through free agency, but coming up with a 19-yard grab, and this has been quite a good drive here from Tom Brady III and the Broncos. Another high snap, and Pierce with the draw play. Let's keep drawing draw plays with Jamil Pierce. So we got a lot of stuff to work on this Broncos team. The high snaps are no good. The offense is kind of starting to be a bit of a mess. Jonathan Taylor. Wrapped up by Bubba Bolden from Miami. Miami Hurricanes. 2nd and goal. Jaguars lead 16-14. Jonathan Taylor, boy, he about got pushed into the end zone by Dwayne Rudd there. And it's 3rd and goal. And Brady is going to drop back into a shotgun formation here. And tried to get it to Brendan Smith, incomplete. So Sebastian Janikowski will come out. And that will be right down the middle, 17-16. And we go back to the Denver Broncos defense to try to hold this Jaguars offense. WX Man, what's your favorite part about basketball? You're a big basketball guy. You know, maybe just for you, we'll play college basketball tomorrow. Coach Shaq, Southern Miss. I've had some bad games on there. Ooh. That McNeese State game, whew, not good. But then the last couple games I did against Auburn and Florida State, we kept it close. The end of the game winning. Ualongalelele finds a wide open receiver down the field. Baylor Cup. No, not Cooper Cup, it's Baylor Cup. And the Broncos defense leaving him wide open. Oh, there was a misconnection there. I'm going to get hockey back on the channel here soon. Once I finish up with the Legends Hockey League over on Patreon, the XHL, I'll have to do a second season of the Detroit Red Wings here on the channel. I don't think you guys have seen hockey on Twitch in a while. John Banks, third sack of the game for the linebacker. You like hockey, right, WX man? And some Red Wings hockey coming your way. That game's given me some crazy moments too. Like just losing just a bajillion goal games over on Patreon. Weed says she doesn't like this. Add a female co-host. Well, hopefully in a couple months. Go get my wife. Big trip coming next month. Oh, what a nice pump by Stackhouse out at the 1. But then, you know, there are going to be a lot more responsibilities, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream as much. That's why I keep telling people, this is the make it or break it year. Get your support out there on Patreon, Ko-Fi, all those places. SK Money, I might not be able to stream 5 days a week anymore. Might just be 1 or 2. But if we get a bunch of Patreon signups and Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers, then we can keep it up. Okay, this is quite the drive we got to have right now. It's a 1-point lead. Jaguars, they're moving the ball quite well on offense. So this is kind of... Oh, and there's Tank McCoo. This is a drive where it's like if you don't get anything out of it, Jacksonville has easily shown their ability to run down the field. And after this first quarter of a bunch of interceptions, both Tom Brady III and DJ Ualongalelele has slid in. Why don't you should, do you want to do a stream collaboration sometime? Like we did with SK Money that day? We'll get SK Money, we'll get WX Man, we'll do a whole collaboration. You can bring your webcam over, right? Okay, this is a good drive right now for the Broncos. Jonathan Taylor. About 5, 6 on the ground. They're going to say 3. Wow, don't agree with that. Dylan McCaffrey and the Pittsburgh Steelers looking like they could be on their way to another Super Bowl. Brady. Brendan Smith hangs on to it. We got a flag on the play. A face mask. I didn't even see a face mask in there. I don't know, eagle eye referee or something. Let's go into clock chew mode here. Because now we're kind of in a good spot. Oh, because of the flag, the clock stopped? It's a defensive penalty. Why should they get the benefit of doing a penalty and stopping the clock? That's not right. Clock should keep going. I don't agree with that. That's terrible. Back on the ground of Jonathan Taylor. Couldn't find anybody there. And get brought down by Bubba Bolden. So 3rd and 7. You can at least make it where it won't be a a field goal that gets it done here. Brady, first down, Torrey Holt, and they're going to try to put this one away with a touchdown. Tom Brady III had another rough performance, but down the stretch here is making those big throws that you're used to seeing out of the legend's son here. We'll probably let this one go right to the 2-minute warning, and we will. And with the touchdown here, Jacksonville about kind of being in a rough state.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop. Number 53, Mike 53.
Up the middle. Not going to do it, but you're getting Jags to use all their timeouts. WX man, do you know people that say Jaguars? People say Jaguars a lot. It's Jaguars. Fullback handoff. Touchdown. Broncos.
Good job, offense. Good job.
That should clinch it here, you would think. Point after attempt. And they got an opportunity for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so. But that was a big drive. And if the score holds up, that'll put the Broncos in second place in the AFC. So R.J. Henderson on the kick return, and DJ Uiagalelei comes back out. Aside from the first quarter pick six, the opening drive pick six, he's played quite well. Here we go. For second place in the AFC with 2 games left in the season.
Here we go.
2-minute drill. Leal breaking through. Oh, that could have been flagged for a late hit. Henderson. Jags with 2 timeouts here. Pass completed. Is that Henderson again? No, I can't get a number. Couldn't get a number. It was 80-something. Jags are moving. They still got time. Oh my goodness, this Broncos defense. Completed pass out to R.J. Stoward. Broncos might want to think about calling a timeout. And DJ Uiagalelei has had this X factor for quite some time in this game. Now a timeout going to be called. DJ Uiagalelei. Or DJ U, most call him. X Factor. It's intercepted by Delta O'Neal, and the game will end. Looking for another USF star. Randall St. Felix was your intended receiver. And Delta O'Neal picks off DJ Uiagalelei. And the Denver Broncos now with 26 seconds. You just got to survive 1 timeout. You can't take a knee. You're so far back. That is going to be one unfortunate thing, so you got to run it here. You think there's enough room to take a knee? Yes, sir. Delta O'Neal. The man himself. Are you a DJ Uiagalelei fan, Spencer?
70, Indy.
One more run. We probably could have taken a knee, but it's still, you know. Okay, go down. Yeah, just go down, and that is going to end it. So the Broncos are going to move to 10 wins, or to 11 wins on the year, 11-3. 2 games left in the regular season. And with the Dolphins' loss, the Ravens right now are the #1 seed. The Broncos are the #2 seed. We got 2 games left to go. So that is going to wrap up this streaming session. I'm going to go to Yard House. You guys ever been to Yard House before? Going to go to Yard House, get ready for all the big stuff tonight. Maybe we'll be back later tonight, don't know. But we'll try to be on tomorrow to do some more. Next week's going to be WWE 2K as we get to the Armageddon pay-per-view. Let me know what you guys want to see tomorrow. What should you get for lunch? Do you have a Yard House near you? Go to Yard House. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Get you some of those boneless wings. Look at that. He's getting a mouthful right now from Tony Khan, I think. Tony Khan saying, you ruined it for us. You ruined it. All right, that is going to do it. We got to figure out. Tom Brady's had some shaky performances here down the stretch, but gets a win here. 11 wins for the Denver Broncos. And that is going to do it for this episode. So for TB Sports, support the channel. Hit all the social medias. Follow, save. I'm not paying for this lunch, by the way, WX man. So it is on the family budget. It is on the family bill. I went to Aldi yesterday and stocked up, so I got my stuff. Don't worry. But this one's on the house. So follow, support TB Sports 27. Be on the lookout if we got another stream today or tomorrow. Let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see more Denver Broncos? Do you want to see the Battle of London, the Monarchs and the Bulldogs, arena football, Utah football, college basketball, baseball? Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments, or sign up at Patreon, become a mega fan or an ultra fan. Get those requests in. Thanks for tuning in. Broncos, 11 wins on the year. We'll see you guys next time as we got 2 games left before the playoffs. Playoffs? Kidding me? Playoffs. Playoffs.